Welcome back to the TMZ podcast. I'm Kay McCabe here with
Aiden.
How you feeling? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Thank the Lord above.
Oh
my God.
What is it, TGIF?
TGIF.
Yes, thank God it's Friday.
Listen, I guess.
Okay, and it's also a food place if you've never heard of that. Okay, well, we're...
TGI Fridays.
Oh.
I guess it's the same thing.
TGIF. You know what? We're not going to spend too much time on this. We'll talk about it when we get off camera. Aiden, we have some serious stories to talk about. Yeah. A lot has happened today. We're going to get into it, and then we're going to end with a banger. So I can't wait.
Oh, and you guys need to stay tuned.
No, you have to stay tuned for the end.
The ending is... Yeah, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. So let's start off with the first story of the day. So if you ever watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, who are no longer together, but they used to be married and they have some children together. Their son, the teenager, Kroy Biermann Jr., was arrested on allegations of aggravated sodomy and aggravated sexual battery involving a female teenager who is also a classmate of his. So basically, this occurred allegedly on April 24th of this year. An officer was dispatched to North Fulton Hospital where it was reported that a sexual assault had occurred from a teen female. I guess this happened in a gym class. And so this is what she says, according to police. She was hanging out at the gym when she saw Kroy Jr. Kroy Jr. suggested that they go into a co-ed sauna. To reach the sauna, they had to walk through a family changing room. The alleged assault occurred in that changing room. The girl alleges that Kroy began touching her. She told him no, but she claims he continued. She says that he forced her mouth onto his genitals. And she also alleges he digitally penetrated into her private parts. So a lot going on. We got an update on this story around 10 o'clock this morning where Kim Zolciak, like I said, she is one of the wives from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's no longer on the show. But she is denying all allegations that this happened and that saying her son is innocent.
Yeah, she gave us a statement.
Okay, yeah, read the statement.
She gave us a statement, and Kim told us, the allegations being made against my son are nothing short of reckless and deeply troubling. He categorically denies ever being involved with this woman or engaging in the conduct she has alleged.
Yeah, and it's important to note also the police report and the examination at the hospital do show that there were no found evidence of DNA, his DNA, Kroy Jr.'s DNA in her mouth or in her private parts. And that's from the hospital. And so, situations like this are so tricky as far as you don't want to give opinions and things like that because everything's alleged. And this is a more serious situation. We don't know what would happen. Of course, we're going to be staying tuned. Maybe there are cameras that will, show truly what happened or what didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I would hate to sit here and talk and give opinions. I'd rather just state facts.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And just like letting the investigation just go.
Yeah.
And pretty serious allegations.
Yeah. And it's quite interesting that this happened now because for like the last week and a half, we've been doing multiple stories on Kim and Kroy Sr. Of course, they're no longer together, and Kim and another gentleman started dating, and then Kroy and Kim's new boyfriend's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife are now dating. So it's like exes dating exes. And so that's been like a topic of headline, for the last week and a half.
Yeah.
So it's ironic now that their son is kind of in some legal issues, and they're going to probably have to come join together and put their differences aside to handle this.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Hard story.
Hard story. But you know what? We're going to move on to another hard story, actually.
Oh, my gosh.
I
this
know.
Story
I know. It's okay. It's Friday. We're going to end on more positivity. But as of right now, the QC, Quality Control, which is a music label very known for Migos, Lil Baby, City Girls. So the co-founder, Pierre P., as most people call him, but his name is Pierre Thomas, has been hospitalized after a heart attack. Now, I don't know if you saw this morning, there were so many false reports that he had died, and, you know, was no longer with us. Of course, doing our due diligence, TMZ went out to reps and confirmed that and then QC put out their own statement that he is in fact still alive and he is in care with doctors right now. And following a heart attack.
Just scary. It's a scary situation to even be in, and it's like it's of course very nice to hear that he's doing fine, because those fake stories were going insane. They were all over the timeline. But the label confirmed that he's alive, currently receiving medical care. They were talking about next steps.
Yes. And you know what? I'm such a QC lover. Like, QC is, like I said, and I'm from Atlanta.
Listen.
So these are Atlanta artists. I'm a huge Migos girl. Lil Baby. I do believe Lil Yachty is in QC, and each of them, Lil Yachty. There's so many. There's so many that are either currently in QC or have come from QC, and
the City Girls.
City Girls from the 305.
City Girl. I can't sing the rest of the song.
I know.
But wait.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you remember this one video? People might remember Pierre from this one video. Do you remember when? I forgot what award show it was, and it was all three Migos, and they were doing a quick red carpet interview with Joe Budden.
And they dropped the mic.
And he dropped the mic.
Yes.
And they was about to get to scrapping. Mm-hmm. And Pierre is one of the people that was like, hold on, we need to break this up. But like he's in it, and it turned into this big famous meme and this crazy video. But you know, Pierre is one of the faces that you know just became recognized in that video, which is you know, crazy and legendary at the same time. But you know, our hearts go out to Pierre, and we do you know, hope for a speedy recovery, and of course we'll continue to update everyone on his condition. Okay, we have some crazy, and you know what? Before we play this video.
We need to get into the history of car chase.
I was going to say, I moved to LA a year ago.
Yeah.
I've never in my 28 years of living seen car chases every other day in one city.
Listen.
And in a city with the most traffic.
Hello.
It's crazy.
And have you noticed that when these car chases are happening, there is not one person on the road?
I know. Right. And even if they are, they're so easy to weave in and weave out. It is. Okay, let's just play the video real quick. Okay, so as you can see, this was in San Fernando Valley. I don't know exactly where that is.
Oh, and he's whipping that corner.
This man is whipping. Watch what he's about to do. This is towards the end of the car chase. Watch, he is clearly, you know, out of control, and boom.
Yep.
Headshot, head first, gets out the car, takes off. Mind you, he ain't even sprinting.
At all.
If you gonna take off, I need you to sprint.
He has the audacity
I need you to run. He is jogging. That is a light jog. That's what I do when I tell people I'm going on a run. Okay. And then he gave up like 5 seconds later, and they go and tackle him. This is the sorriest end of a car chase ever.
He was doing that Baywatch run in slow motion.
The Baywatch run.
He was literally just going like 1, 2, 3.
I'm like, if you gonna do it, you have to commit.
I know. Also, he's just like me though. You see, he got tired at the end. He went.
I know.
Just
and you know what? Well, first of all, I wouldn't be in this situation. I'm just going to have to tell you.
Hello.
But if I'm doing it, and I know I'm going to get tired after a few seconds, but that first little takeoff is going to be a sprint because I'm going to try my best. But I know I'm going to fail. But
also, I'm confused. Why did he even because he turned around, crashed into that police cruiser. Girl, what was the thought process there? Was he trying to weave around him? Because he clearly had a good chase.
You know what? I do believe this is the same one where he stopped and got gas. You know, because like I said, there was 17 million police chases this week alone. And one on a motorcycle stopped and got gas. And I do believe this one stopped and got gas too. Bold move, really bold. But, you know, I'm always curious of why people do this. What is going through your mind? Unless you have NASCAR abilities, just give it up.
And I've never seen someone from a car chase actually get away.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, in LA.
You have a link?
I will send you the link.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you have NASCAR abilities, unless you're Usain Bolt, don't try it.
Don't.
You know what I mean? This man got out the car and did a light jog.
Listen, he had nowhere to be.
He had
He had
nowhere
to be.
What is that? Running fest. I don't know, but I adore LA for its culture, and I definitely think the car chases are a part of the culture.
You know,
It's cute.
I used to when I was like in middle school, probably. My friends, I had like neighborhood friends, but it was like 2 blocks down. If there was a car chase that happened and it was like crisply like before we were gonna like go into school and like all carpool together, oh, we were sick that morning. We would literally, I'm not even joking, we would stay home and watch them, and we'd all go to my friend Hillary's
That's
house.
crazy.
Girl, yes, and we'd all be sitting around the what do you call it? The sofa.
You know what one thing I think is so interesting about the car chases, because the helicopters are able to follow them most of the time until they get into certain territories. Downtown is one of those territories. The helicopters cannot fly over downtown, I guess because the buildings are too high and the helicopter's too low. I don't know. But, and then LAX, of course. I remember when literally my first night when I moved to LA, I was in my apartment and I was just like turning on cable because I didn't have my Roku yet, whatever. And I was watching a car chase, and they were like, if he passes this threshold into LAX territory, we're going to have to, we're going to lose him unless like LAPD stays on him. The helicopter people were like, we're going to lose him because of the planes, respectfully. And I just think that's so interesting. I'm like, these car chase people need to go in these areas and lose them.
If you want to get away, become Tinkerbell, because they can't go to Disneyland either.
Yes.
They'll get straight through.
Okay, do we have any comments before we get into more news? Okay, we'll read the comments at the end. That's it for the car chase.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite, you guys.
Let me tell y'all talking to a superstar right now. No, I'm
and
just playing.
I want you guys to take note of the fact that I'm flipping this paper over. There is no more notes. That's how serious the story is. Guys.
So I just have to tell you guys before it's Friday, I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood because of 2 things. 1, because I look good.
Hello.
2, 2, oh my God, last night was the verses. The Apple Music versus Donnell Jones versus Joe. Surprisingly, Donnell brought out this group called 702. I know you're too young for it. But I know you're not too young for who Joe brought out.
Listen.
G-Unit, okay? 50 Cent. And I was in there crumping. I was going crazy. I was sweating bullets. My wig was lying back. It was crazy. But
I'm crying.
But I was in there adjusting. But at the end, of course, I'm always in work mode, and I was interviewing Swizz Beatz, Donald Jones, and I see 50 walk by me. I'm like, this is my opportunity. No, I'm not an opportunist. That's a bad word. But I'm a person who goes for opportunities. Let me take my opportunity. And I went and spoke to him, and he didn't really want to say nothing. But I posted this little clip to my Instagram. It just was a funny moment I felt with 50 Cent. And it ended up still doing numbers. I wouldn't say crazy viral, but it's a tad bit viral. And he reposted it today.
Wait, what was in the video? Like what?
So it was like, I was like, 50, how was the verses? And he was like, talk to Tony Yayo, he'll tell you everything. And there's like an inside joke with that, because they say like Tony Yayo's like the yapper. He's always leaking information. You know, he was like, talk to Tony Yayo, he'll tell you everything. I was like, wait, no. And he was like, and he don't even care if the cops are coming. And it just was so funny. And it was just so cool that he reposted it. And so my day has just been great.
Oh, mind you, with the watermark on.
With the watermark. So, and a watermark means it has my @name, KMcCabe.TV, if you ever want to follow me. And so, yeah.
So fab.
It's a cool day.
You had a good day yesterday.
Yesterday was a great day.
Listen, one thing about, the definition of boots being on the literal ground, that was boots on the ground. Because you pulled that phone out quickly. Oh. That's one of those moments you have to like grab your phone and go.
Mind you, it was an open bar, so I was a few Prosecco's in, and I was like, work mode on.
Oh, listen, I would have been gone. Yeah. I would have called him $1. Like, I wouldn't even be able to even reckon.
$1?
I would. I couldn't do it.
Let's get to the comments, Aiden. Oh, wait, you know what? We don't even got no comments.
Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. I know.
We do have a job, but it's time to wrap up. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And go out, have a happy hour responsibly. And have fun this weekend, you guys. And make sure you tune in on Monday. Aiden, you got any last words?
Oh my God, you're going to take me out?
Oh.
Those are my last words, actually.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys Monday. Make sure you tune in. Peace out.